What's up, fight fans? What's up, fight fans? J.Cotto on the J.Cotto fight page. And, well, basically,
Fuck it, I'm coming.
we're gonna get it in some late night boxing talk. I haven't given this to you in a long time. So basically, I'm just gonna come off and let you know something about what's going on in the fight game. But first,
Somebody got to die. Either this guy, either way, somebody mama throwing the fish fry. Bigger the beef, bigger the clip size. Home Depot trips, duct tape, zip ties. Was gonna leave it there, let shit slide. But niggas pushing my fucking button, I gotta fuck up something. I'm thinking churches and hearses, ER trips, IV drips, and nurses. Homicides for purpose.
so let's get straight to the point, man. Well, basically, I was away for a while. I had to take care of some things, and I apologize to you all, for just basically going off the brink like that. I had to take care of some things. As you can see, I was away for a minute, I grew a beard, and just basically, what I'm saying, slimmed down a little, just basically uplifting myself. Had to take care of a lot of things, man, a lot of things, family problems, all that, things that come with life, you know what I mean? But I'm back, you know what I mean? Also was giving thought as to the content that I was giving y'all. You know, I just want to let y'all know it's gonna be the same thing. The only thing here is I'm not gonna be ranting as much. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be cursing as much simply because well, there's a point. There comes a time in someone's life where you've got to speak proper, and especially if you're delivering. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just doing that basically for you guys. I definitely have to give you guys some content that doesn't consist of just pure ranting anymore. You know what I mean? And most of you guys didn't understand the way I was coming off at first, but I'm more than sure now, speaking with no cursing on the tongue will definitely let you know, as well as just me just finding God. You know what I mean? I'm finding God. I found God, and I'm just moving forward with my life. I'm just basically moving forward and doing what I have to do. I'm letting others curse because simply when a man curses, it just means he has nothing on his mind. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm trying. I'm doing the best I can. So just basically hashtag come back to boxing is still hashtag come back to boxing. But just consider it now, instead of it having grungy clothes on, it's basically got a suit and tie now. You know what I mean? It's cleaned up, and I just want to let you guys know, man, that you know, God is good, man. Whether you're religious or not, because God is not a religion. Believe that when I say that. You know, just want to say peace to everybody that's been faithful and following and just staying with the movement. You know what I mean? The Boxing Junkie, Duke Golden, St. Cruising, Scorpio, Black September, 10 Players, you know, uh, you know, Reach the Watcher, you know what I mean? Andre Lewis, uh, Stop Lying, blood boxing, it goes down, it trickles down. I just want to let some of you fans from the LDVC, because I know who's an uploader from the LDVC. I just want to let you fans know that I don't want any of the nonsense or the garbage or pollution of whatever it is that you're trying to prove or defend as to the prize fighter from Vegas. I just don't want it on my Facebook page. You can inbox me, message me, call me a coon, a sambo. The thing is here, and I don't want any of my Black American brothers to get offended. But when you call me a coon and you call me a sambo, you have to understand I'm Puerto Rican and Cherokee Indian. Okay, I don't fall in that category. You're calling the wrong person the wrong name. This is what I mean about miseducation of you fools. So let's just understand that my opinion is my opinion, and sometimes my opinion, when you seep it out, it's facts. And most of you guys don't like facts because it's not at your convenience. It's always going to be in my convenience because I do the research. It's there. So you got to understand that I'm not here to brown nose anyone. You know what I mean? I'm keeping it clean. I'm keeping it boxing. I'm a changed man, and basically the age 42 will shine. You know what I mean? It's shining through. Now, I'm going to bring back the hashtag Come Back to Boxing Radio. Um, so far, I got on my debate team, the boxing JR, the boxing junkie. You know what I mean? Anybody else who want to be down, let me know. Let me know. I have 4 more slots open, so we can make this debate team. And each and every person from the debate team will definitely get a shirt free from me. And the way we're doing this is on the radio show. Basically, it'll be a 2-hour show most of the time, and this debate team of mine is going to be on the panel, and we're going to take on all comers. Peace to everybody in the LDBC that's doing their thing. You know what I mean? 78 Sports, Blood Boxing. Dilltown. It's just I don't want any of you fans leaking over to mine. You know what I mean? Because I'm YTBC. I'm hashtag Come Back to Boxing. Basically, it is what it is. If you can't accept me, then there's a button there. It's called unsubscribing. But you guys trying to act like whatever it is you're trying to act like and just cursing at me and stuff. It's not gonna work. You gotta understand that I'm built for this. You know what I mean? I'm built for this. The thing is that before I was just cursing and letting you guys have it. So the last video that I made with vulgarity, should I say, was the prize fighter from Vegas rant, where he's talking about he was going to call Al Heyman and let him know about how much money these boxers should be getting. That's the last time. I'm not gonna lie, I may get a little pissed off, and I might go on a rant, but you won't hear me cursing as much. I still will scream though. You know what I mean? You got to clean it up, gentlemen. That's the difference between a man and a boy. That's the difference between good material and just mediocre material. You know what I mean? And regardless, everybody loves me for the way I used to tell it like it is. I still am gonna tell it like it is. But just picture me telling it like it is in a tuxedo, cleaned up. So let's get back. Let's get into this boxing news, man. First I would like to say that the Guerreros kissing Floyd Mayweather's behind. They brown nosing this guy, saying that he would be deadlier in MMA. This is what Robert the Ghost Guerrero said. Okay, he said Floyd Mayweather, the prize fighter from Vegas, going into MMA would be deadlier. I don't think so. I don't think so. Floyd could study or try to develop a ground game. He could try. He could try for like 6 more years. I mean, he'd be old by the time. I mean, 1 year, 3 years, whatever. The ground game, you've got to. It takes years. Look at Kimbo Slice. Great on his feet. May he rest in peace. Great on his feet, but had no ground game. Now imagine Floyd. It's not gonna work. So I don't know what you're trying to do, but it's not gonna work. Then his father, Ruben, says that he deserves respect, but that's a big total contradiction, coming from his mouth at least. Okay, yeah, guys want to give the prize fighter from Vegas respect. Of course, he deserves respect on certain levels, but coming from him, it sounds like a big contradiction because, wasn't he calling him a woman beater and all this other stuff? And it wasn't only to sell the fight, because he was saying this way after. So what happened? What's going on? Is he paying you guys to make himself relevant again? I think so. I think so. Now, I've been hearing a lot of things about Manny Pacquiao. He's been slouching, slacking, and he doesn't look like he's ready for Jesse Vargas, but you have to understand, you know, he is working hard. He is putting in that work. He's doing what he has to do in order to train and get ready for this young champion. I have a feeling that Manny Pacquiao is going to surprise us, and when he surprises us, it's going to be to a point where people are going to want Terence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao, and that fight right there will be a big test for both men. It will be a huge test for Manny Pacquiao and Terence Crawford if they fight each other, because Manny Pacquiao will be fighting an ambidextrous fighter, okay, ferocious, young, hungry, talented, and then you've got Terence Crawford, who would be fighting an experienced, elite, hard-hitting fighter still. And, well, let's see where this Vargas-Pacquiao fight takes us first before we get into that. I'm just putting a little ripple into your pond of ideas so you can understand that this just may happen. Now, Mikey Garcia says that, you know, the winner of the Linares and Corolla match should technically be fighting him, and I agree. The last fight Mikey Garcia had, you know, it took him, I think it was 3 rounds in order for him to get warm and figure his opponent out, and you know, he was able to straight stop him. But he needs more fights, man. He needs more fights. You know, I don't want to see him tarnished. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him not perform and do what he has to do. This man, this young man, has a lot of talent. He's a hard hitter, great footwork, great boxing skill, and I'm glad he didn't sign over to TMC. So we're gonna have to give him some fights, man. So his big bro, Robert, what's up, bro? You gotta push for your little bro, man. You know what I'm saying? That would be great, man. Um, you know, there's also in the rumor mill, okay, and Reef the Watcher, my brother, Watu. I feel what you're saying about this when you said in the boxing forum, when you said, I'm going to wait this one out because I happen to like Terence Crawford. And that's going to, you know, possibly be John Molina versus Terence Crawford, December 10th. This was reported by ES News, and I just have to say this about that match. A lot of people want Errol Spence Jr. in the picture somehow. But they gotta understand that Terence Crawford is still at lightweight, okay? He's still at 140. So if he's still at 140, Errol Spence Jr., which is bigger, has no business being talked about there just yet. And if we are gonna talk about the welterweight division with Terence Crawford, then the first person he should fight should be Adrian Broner. Don't you agree? I would like to see that fight. Because Errol Spence Jr., he's still a prospect. He's still doing what he's got to do. I mean, yeah, he took care of Algieri, but it didn't make him a star. Everybody was all hyped up. Oh, yeah, this and that. Oh, he did this, he did that. And, oh, he's so great. And listen, guys. Sometimes they package things. Sometimes a fighter does what he has to do. But now, when you're moving up, they get harder. So let's not rush this. You know what I mean? Let's not rush this. I think that this Terence Crawford and John Molina fight would be pretty good. It would be pretty good. We get to see if Terence Crawford can handle a bigger, harder puncher, because John Molina is a hard puncher as well as durable. Okay? He can fight. His problem is he don't let his hands go too much. But when he does make contact, he hurts people. You know, Terence Crawford is just a great gift for boxing, and he's getting a lot of hate. He's been getting a lot of hate, and I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair at all. I think that, you know, people have to actually see that Terence Crawford is cut from the cloth of certain greats. I call him Baby Hearns. We all know this. Everybody from hashtag Come Back to Boxing, down with the movement, your movement, know that this is exactly what I call him, Baby Hearns, because he sort of reminds me of Tommy Hearns, the way he snaps that jab and, you know, his movement. you know, as well as being ambidextrous, you hardly see that. And no one can train for an ambidextrous fighter because you hardly have them. So when it's all said and done, we got to give Terrence Crawford his props. You know what I mean? The kid from Oklahoma is no joke. Hashtag come back to boxing, Crawford. Now, what's disappointing me with this character, and of course I'm gonna get the hate by the Cinnabon eaters. I don't care, okay? Because I'm going to handle you guys professionally. Uh, Canelo says that yes, Canelo Alvarez, Cinnabon man. Canelo says that Triple G must accept his offer if he wants to fight. But at the same time, he's saying that he's ready for a fight in the middleweight division against Gennady Golovkin. Now, let's get this straight, guys. Let's get a lot of things straight. Number one, Canelo would not be A-side going to 160. Number two, 155 is not middleweight. So if he tries to say that the fight should be sanctioned at 155 as middleweight, and you guys agree to this, then you know what? You don't know anything about the sport of boxing. But now, if Canelo actually tries to step up a 160, and he decides to politic his way to a point where he's gonna say, okay, I'll fight him at 160, but my terms. Sorry, buddy. I'm very sorry, Howdy Doody, with boxing gloves. I'm very sorry. That's not happening. It shouldn't happen. See, because at 160, you be stepping into the big boys' playground. And when you step into the big boys' playground, Gennady Golovkin is the king of that playground, of that court, of that boxing division. So the A side would be Gennady, not you. You see, Oscar De La Hoya, the con artist, needs to understand that the politics that he's doing and criticizing is the same thing, the same type of politics, the same stuff he's pushing on us is the same thing that he was complaining about the prize fighter from Vegas doing. The thing is that the prize fighter from Vegas was doing it for himself, with himself. Canelo was just doing it with, Oscar's just doing it with Canelo. And you guys have to understand, this is not boxing. This is not boxing. Politics are not boxing. And if you're going to get into the politics, at least speak correctly about it, where a guy who's been fighting at 155, campaigning at 155, is actually saying, oh, okay, when I move to 160, now I'm going to call the shots. It's not happening. And we shouldn't let it happen. And Gennady shouldn't let it happen. And Loeffler shouldn't let it happen. Let's move on. Sergey Kovalev and Andre Ward coming up. I dropped a video earlier on it. I'm sorry for the audio in the beginning. Something's wrong with the internet, but you know, I'm gonna try to fix it up or whatever. But it's just to the point where you have not only Sergey Kovalev and Andre Ward getting at each other in this fight, you have the strategics of two great trainers, Joe Jackson and Virgil Hill. See? So this is a game of chess here. Now, me personally, Kovalev is way prepared for this fight. I don't know about Andre Ward. I'm a little weary. Now, you guys can call me a coon. You guys can call me a sellout. You can say, oh, you need to support black fighters, which I really don't. I mean, that's in your bag of chips. You know what I'm saying? But I like the party mix. You feel what I'm saying? I like all types of fighters. So it just gets to the point that, you know, I'm not saying this because I am racist in any way or I am biased because I don't like Andre Ward. I happen to think Andre Ward is a marvelous boxer. The thing here is, when it gets down to the facts, Andre Ward is not going to have enough to hold Kovalev off. At the same time, Kovalev can move and cut the ring off. This boy's in trouble. And I had asked a question on the video and still got no reply from anybody. So let me ask you guys here. Let me ask you guys this question. All right? Let me ask you guys this question. What did Andre Ward achieve by fighting a super middleweight? And Brand, please tell me this. Please tell me this. Because I just don't get it. I don't get how people can actually agree to the fact that Andre Ward for the super middleweight didn't fight a light heavyweight to prepare, especially for an elite champion. So what did he do? I don't know. How is this helping this man? How is this helping this man? Please, somebody explain that. Explain that, please. I think it was a couple of videos back as well. I had we're going into the heavyweight division now. You know, I want to talk about that for a minute. I had went back into a video and I had explained to you guys that you guys needed to back Shannon Briggs up because that is your George Foreman of your era. See, I had George Foreman. My father had George Foreman in his era. May he rest. My father, that is. Right? I had George Foreman in my era coming up. You guys have Shannon Briggs in his mid-40s going for a title run. So I don't understand why you guys aren't pushing. Is it because you just don't know what you have? Is it one of those things that you just don't know what you have before like you don't understand? I think most of you guys just don't understand what you have. It's like having a good girl, a good woman, and you treat her like shit, ignore her until she's gone. This is what's happening. Shannon Briggs needs to be respected. He needs to be pushed. And we should have him fighting guys like Joshua, Baby Miller. I mean, let's get it. Let's get it. Dylan White, let's get it. Let's get it. Push for him to fight. Why not? That's a big man. And he's still a hard hitter. He's still knocking young contenders out. And no matter what anybody says, oh, but they're nobodies, but they're still young contenders. You guys aren't seeing this. But it's okay. See, because I'm here. Hashtag come back to boxing's here. We're all here to educate you guys, to show you what your era is worth. Your era has so many potential fighters, but you guys rather politic the things to the point where they just diminish and they don't mean anything but numbers. And boxing does not consist of numbers unless you're counting punches in a damn round, power punches at that, you know, or you want to know exactly what round it is. Or the rankings. Am I wrong? So why are you guys just totally ignoring the gift you have in front of you? Push for Shannon Briggs, man. Let's get Shannon Briggs a fight. I don't understand how people agree that David Haye should be fighting in the O2 Arena. Should be fighting Joshua. Should be. Why? Why? When his last fight, he fought nobody. I don't understand how you guys respect the man who lied to you. And I'm talking to you, England. I'm talking to everybody, all the fans from England. All my fans from England, I'm talking to you. I don't understand how you don't see the disrespect he has given and shown to you as to lying and saying, well, you know what? If you pass an MRI and if you give a great match again, in my undercard, fight under my undercard, and we'll see how it goes. And everybody at the end of that fight wanted to see Briggs. Hey. And Briggs even chased Haye down. You guys cannot be giving passes to these guys that don't want to fight hardcore. You have to fight. That's what it's all about. Peace to Adam 4C Sports. You know what I'm saying? Adam Noble. Peace to you, my brother. We're gonna link up, and peace to the Fight Guru, of course. You know what I mean? It's just getting to the point with you guys, man. You guys just don't see your era's worth. Like, you gotta wake up. Otherwise than that, fight fans, I mean, you know, everything is cool. This is the way I'm delivering it. Not one curse was said on this video. And that's just the way it's going to happen. Everybody else could curse. You're still going to be my friend. But me, I found God. I have to clean it up. Otherwise than that, God bless each and every one of y'all.
But I think I might work this.
And
check myself though. That's with the Velcro. Click from
I'll be trying to drop something more.
Draco small, but the drum can't fit in the belt though. Trench coat still can't tell though. It is what it is, but we ain't gonna dwell.
Fight page.
Shit hit the fan, cuz.
I'm J.Cotto.
I respect what he's done.
God bless. Stay vigilant. Hashtag back to boxing. Peace.
Ambulance screaming up the block. Shot so loud, can barely hear him screaming stop. Vaguely heard somebody screaming cops. Sprayed the family while they grieving at his plot.